beautiful here, and I'm looking at the news, and it's just snowing up north, isn't it, Rob?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
It's just coming down. If you are, let's see, if you're here in Florida and you're going to the beach, we got a good book to tell you to read. If you're up north and you're going to be stuck inside because of the snow, we got a good book to tell you to read. Either way, you're going to be lost in the book. Linda Lee Kane is on the phone. She's got a new book called Chilled to the Bones. And she, in addition to being an author, is an artist and an editor. How about that? And this is described as a thriller novel. Let's say hello and find out about the book. Good morning, Linda. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. In the West Coast, it's definitely early, 7:05, and we're drenched in rain.
Oh, my goodness. Where on the West Coast are you?
I'm in Fresno, California right now, and we have a lot of flooding. We're a desert, basically, and so we are not equipped to handle the amount of rain that we're getting.
So how does somebody? That's a very mellow part of the country, isn't it? How do you write about How do you have a thriller novel inside of you?
It's not mellow by any means. But like Southern California, I'm originally from Huntington Beach, and so that would be considered very mellow.
Okay.
Fresno, it's pretty Republican, and we have one of the highest crime rates.
Oh no! No!
Yeah.
Oh no!
So it's pretty easy.
So tell me about. Well, let's find out about the book. Do we have a long interview? No, a short interview.
No.
So we better get to the book, and then I want to ask about you as a writer. Tell me the storyline in the book.
It's a story about 5 kids. Dealer, who is the protagonist in the story, has lost her mother in a horrific car accident, and then she is taken away and lives with her grandparents. And finally, one day, her dad decides, after his grieving period, to come and pick her up and take her back to Setauket, New York. Her dad really hasn't given up the grieving part, and he's drinking, and she's trying to deal with it. And then she finds that he has sold the farm, and it happens to be to a very bad man from the American Revolutionary War. Now, how does that happen?
Wow.
Well, there's some vampires and ghosts in there, and there is a treasure. So a treasure that is lost on Tea Island, and that's really true. So there is a lot of truth interspersed between the storyline. Yeah, because there is the Culper Spiring. I don't know if you're familiar with it. And the Culper Spiring was a organization that went up against the British, and they were spies. And a lot of them were women. And one of the main women in the American Revolutionary War was Agent 355. To this day, we don't know who she was. And she helps the kids find this treasure to save these family farms that are being taken away because they were all family members of the Culper Spiring.
Oh my gosh!
And it's got real treasure. And there is, like I said, one on Tea Island that nobody's found. The Culper Spiring, and this woman particularly, like I said, she wasn't ever, discovered who she was. She died on the HMS New Jersey, and she is the woman who is the person who took down Benedict Arnold, and yet we don't know about her.
So this
and that's what's really sad.
This is historical as well as a novel.
Yeah, it is. Most of my books are. The Black Madonna was that way. So several of my books are historical. They have fun fiction and facts and real facts, but it's a mystery intertwined with a lot of fun. Matter of fact, I even have the original Culper Spiring code that they hid between each other.
Wow,
really?
That is so fascinating.
And is it something I could understand, or do I have to go to school?
No, it's really, I've not only put the code down so anybody can pick it up, and I put a code in there for people who like to do codes so that they can figure out some of the things that are clues that are in the book. But I also have in the back a lot of the people that made a major contribution to the American Revolutionary War. There was even another one who put her underwear, so she put her some black underwear
right.
with on a line with handkerchiefs, and that would tell the men which cove some of the one where they were landing. And so she had owned a bar. Her name was Anna Strong. So that's in the book. You've got, like I said, women that were just absolutely incredible in taking down the American Revolutionary War, British. Wow. And so you have a lot of different things in there, including a great story, a scary story in some parts about kids that go after this gold so they can save their homes and save their families from the destruction.
Where did this come from within you? Were you reading the history and you saw an opportunity to craft a story?
Yeah, I think that would be a good way of putting it. I read a lot of history. I'm really involved in history and what happened in the past and how it presents itself in the present and the future. So I watch it very carefully, and this was an opportunity, I think, to talk about some of the heroines, not only the heroes, but the heroines of the war.
Especially the ones that we know were real, but we don't know anything about them.
Oh, Agent 355. As a matter of fact, she had a child with one of the other spies, and the baby did survive, even though she died on that horrible, horrible ship where most of our people died. You think that, oh, no, they died on the battlefield. No, most of them died of dysentery and typhus and just horrible conditions, and they were all thrown together in the HMS New Jersey. So it was pretty horrible.
Wow,
conditions.
I mean, you're opening up a part of history that I really can't say I know anything about, other than the Revolutionary War part. And again, it's probably only a little bit of information that I have retained from school. Linda, how do we get your book?
You can go on to Amazon or go to my website, www.lindaleekane8.com, and then it'll direct you right to the Amazon webpage.
That's the number 8, Linda Lee Kane, right? 8?
And the number 8, yeah. .com.
Okay. What's the 8 mean?
It's just enough. It was my son's soccer jersey.
Oh, how nice! Okay. I love that. I love that. He always had the number 8, and so I've just always put that on most of my things. The number 8. All
right, LindaLeeKane8.com. Linda, thank you so much for being on the air with us. Now I'm curious. I have to read the book and then I guess do my own research to find out about the Agent 355.
Oh, and do me a favor, too. Check out, because this is another little girl. She was, I think, 13, and she rode further, faster, warned more people than Paul Revere, and her name was Sybil Luddington.
Really?
Oh, wow. Sybil
my
Luddington.
gosh. Are you going to write a book about her?
I have. I haven't done much with it, but yes, I have, and yeah, it's really interesting, and it's too bad that kids growing up don't hear about her.
Yeah, we need to hear that. So, yes. How do we get that book? Same site?
I haven't published it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still working on it. So, there'll be other books coming out, and I will continue to work on Sybil.
Well, Linda, thank you so much. We definitely would love to have you on to talk about that book. So thank you for being on for this book. It's called Chilled to the Bones. Linda Lee Kane. Thank you so much, Linda.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
All right. You're welcome. We'll be right back.
There are only a few things in life that you can be certain will always be around: death, taxes, the pursuit of happiness, and computers. As they continue to advance at an epic pace, the one absolute certainty about them is that they'll break. It's not an if, it's a when. And when it happens, bring it to the only company in Ocala that's certified in Apple and Microsoft, Ocala Mac and PC Repair. They even offer on-site computer repair service, so they come to you. And if you do drop it off, you can check your repair status online. Ocala Mac and PC Repair is a family-owned and operated company that can do everything from mobile repair to wireless networks, fixing viruses, data recovery, even building and installing new systems. Visit online at ocalamacpc.com. In person, 1713 East Silver Springs Boulevard, or give them a call, 352-566-8324. That's 352-566-8324. Ocala Mac and PC Repair.
Here is a 30-second news brief from the source WOCA. A committee in the Florida House approved a bill that would eliminate Enterprise Florida and Visit Florida. Tourism officials say it's risky for our tourism industry, but opponents say it's a bad deal for taxpayers. 5 circus performers were seriously injured in a fall yesterday when a pyramid stunt went awry in Sarasota. And the annual Rotary Discovery Fest cattle drive through downtown Ocala is this Saturday at 10 a.m. And that is your 30-second news brief from the source WOCA.
Come to the 4th Annual Habitat Strawberry Festival on March 4th, 2017 at the McPherson Government Complex. The festival's goal is not only to have vendors, food, a car show, a kids zone, live entertainment featuring one flight up, a lip sync competition, police versus fire department pie eating contest, and all things strawberry. But to also raise funds to build a habitat home for a family in our community. Check out the website, habitatocala.org, and follow the link. The Habitat for Humanity Strawberry Festival is March 4th with breakfast served at 7:30. Free parking, free admission.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Thursday, cloud and a passing shower, giving way to some sun. It'll become increasingly windy and turn less humid this afternoon. Highs in the mid to upper 70s. And for Thursday night, moonlit and colder. Low 40 in a few inland spots, 51 on the coast. Friday will be mostly sunny. The high 68 to 72. Saturday, plenty of sunshine and a bit warmer. High 76 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
The Daytona 500. It's the race that defines legends, and as the world's only motorsports stadium, Daytona International Speedway is the place that redefines what a race can be. You can experience it all and witness the next career-defining NASCAR moment at the Great American Race. But hurry, the 2016 race sold out, so don't miss out in 2017. The Daytona 500, Sunday, February 26th. Guarantee your seats at 1-800-PIT-SHOP or Daytona500.com.
All right, 18 minutes after 10 o'clock. Before we get on to the next interview, I wanted to give you an opportunity to win a prize for Valentine's Day. We're going to give this away on Monday, February 13th. One person will win a dozen red roses, a teddy bear, and a box of chocolates. This is all from Brick City Flowers at 1749 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Their phone number is 629-1180. If you don't win, you can always buy stuff there, of course. We encourage you to do that. But the Valentine's Day prize is right now. You call in, tell Patsy your name and your number. Patsy's waiting to take your information. If it goes to the answering machine, you just simply leave your name and your phone number. Make sure you mention that you're calling for the answer for the Valentine's Day prize. The number again, 732-8000, 732-8000. If your name is picked on Monday, then you will go down to Brick City Flowers to pick up your prize, which is, again, 1 dozen red roses, 1 teddy bear, and 1 box of chocolates the day before Valentine. Phew, right under the wire.
Yeah,
you're gonna have the prize. You're going to have the prize for your sweetheart. So give us a call right now, 732-8000. If you win on Monday, then you get this free prize package of a dozen red roses, a teddy bear, and a box of chocolates. And otherwise, you can just go down to Brick City Flowers and see what they have for your sweetheart. 629-1180 is their number. But our number right now, 732-8000. We'll take a break. We do have a guest coming up to talk to us about recycling. We'll do that on the other side. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
This is Jan Marino from Palm Garden. So often when you advertise, it's hard to quantify whether your efforts are effective. But I have a success story. In my travels to medical offices, I ran across someone who recognized my voice from the radio and told me that they felt like they already knew me because of my association with WOCA. My message to you, they're out there, they're listening. Truly, radio gets results. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, WOCA, The Source.
1 in 26 individuals live with epilepsy. 400,000 of them live right here in Florida. Help spread awareness of epilepsy by attending the 2017 Epilepsy Foundation of Florida's Gainesville Walk the Talk event on Saturday, March 25th at the University of Florida. Register today at EFOF.org/walkthetalk.
You deserve a little getaway, so WOCA and Red Roof Inn are going to give you one. Throughout the month of February, tune in to AM Ocala Live, especially at 50 minutes past the hour. Why 50 minutes past the hour? Because Red Roof Inn now has over 50 Red Roof Inn Plus locations with new upgrades and amenities to make your stay great. And we're giving some lucky listeners a free night stay at any Red Roof Inn around the country. All you have to do is listen for Larry and Robin to tell you to call. So tune in and win from WOCA and Red Roof Inn.
Coming this and every second Friday of the month at 11 a.m. is Trinity Healthcare Medical Center with your host, Dr. David Kuhn. Trinity Healthcare Medical Center is Ocala's only progressive primary care clinic. Be sure to listen in and also check their website at thcmc.com. Then call them with your questions at 512-0000. That's 512-0000. That's every second.